So I'll give you the ideas that I do. One, for industry, and by industry, I mean real estate industry content. One of the things I've done in the past, I don't do this so much anymore, but I subscribe to a blog. The guy's name is Rob Chrisman. You could look him up, RobChrisman. He puts out a daily blog. It's either 5 or 6 days a week, and it's just industry content. Now, this guy's specific to mortgage, but a lot of the stuff he puts out a lot of times is very relevant to real estate, and that's why I followed him. In the first paragraph of every blog, every single day, and let me mind you, the entire blog I didn't care about because a lot of it was just industry news that had no relatability or relevance to me. But the first paragraph, many days, has some very fascinating, interesting links, whether it's data driven, whether it's just something fascinating. Like, for example, there was one the other day that was about mountain lions and a community in Northern California that is basically dancing around affordable housing. So it's just like news. It's like interesting news that you can build content around that people might be interested in following you for, where you're not selling them anything, right? And so finding the news source that is already consistent, that you can just feed off of to then write a short form script and then execute it, is the way I've found consistency. And now I do the same thing for social media news, Tristan, as you know. I subscribe and follow several websites that put out all of the updated social media news, and I just grab what's most interesting to me. I write a script, and I do 5 videos a week on what's going on in the social media world. So whatever that is for you, go find, you're not trying to reinvent the wheel here. Go find someone or somebody or something or some company, some business that's putting out consistent content. Just go take it, put it into your own words in a short form, ideally less than 60 seconds. Although Tristan, you and I both know I'm doing them from 60 to 2 minutes. I'm doing 1 to 2 minute videos, and I don't care because that's where I am right now. Mm-hmm. But in an ideal world, 30 to 60 seconds, right?
Well, dude, on the point of finding news, I find it easy to subscribe, like you said, to any relevant news topic that you're part of that industry. So real estate, keeping current matters is what I subscribe to. Every day they send me an email, and if I'm ever short on talking about real estate because I don't have a topic, I just go to KCM, my email, and I'm looking at today's, and it says more homeowners are falling in love. Pre-pandemic, 58% of homeowners felt emotionally attached to their homes. Now 70%. Dude, that's a really good topic to post up for 20, 30 seconds.
Totally.
So that's what we're talking about. I think we have to find something that we're great at or fully understand to talk about on social. So a lot of the times we're like, well, what is it that we talk about? So I love that you put that in perspective for us, because creating short video is really taking us throughout the day. I think, Jeff, it's like stories on Instagram, but a little bit more on steroids.
Yeah, totally. And as you evolve in this game, so first of all, you got to find the aggregator of the content. But once you find that, and then you can create the consistency, you're going to have to dial in your practices on how you're going to implement it. And so for me, I find that if I go read something and I quickly brain dump it into a short script and then I upload it into a teleprompter app like PromptSmart Pro, it just makes it easier and more efficient for me. That may not work for you. Maybe you can just riff on it. But what you're going to find is when you're creating 30 to 60, even minute and a half, 2 minute content, if you don't have a concise message ready to go, bullet points or a script, you're going to find yourself blabbering for a good 3 to 5 minutes. And that's not what you want to do. And so it's not, it starts with the content and aggregating the message and the data and the stuff you want to talk about, and then figuring out a plan in order to put it into a form that will allow you to articulate it in a shorter amount of time.
All right. So on that, are you shooting your short videos on the app itself? So for instance, you're going to post a TikTok. Are you turning on the TikTok camera and then shooting it there, or are you shooting it with your phone on your camera?
Both, but most of it I'm doing in my camera, editing it in Viva Video, and then uploading it to the various sources. And part of the reason I do that is because, I would like to be able to post organically to as many platforms as possible. And I do a combination of this too. Like, in fact, I did a video today on my camera in Viva Video. I posted it to TikTok. I added some GIFs to it, some images that would pop up and some music. And I was going to go do the same thing in Instagram, but it's longer than a minute. It was 1:07. And Instagram doesn't allow me to add the editing features to a longer than a minute video. So I was like, screw it. I'm just going to post to TikTok. And so I posted the TikTok to Instagram. I posted it to LinkedIn. I'll probably post it to YouTube. And so now I created one piece of content that I can post across all the platforms. I actually posted it to Facebook too. And I posted it to multiple groups. In fact, I see Nick on here. I posted it to Business Video School. So I did one video that took me about 15 minutes to create. And then I just created content across every single platform that exists because it was relevant for all of them.
Well,
you see how that can work?
Dude, I love that. And I think we don't think that way. So there's two things on that. One, you're creating one piece of content right now that fits into all platforms because everyone's chasing the short video. And number two is you put it into Viva Video. And here's what I do on that part. When my video's into Viva Video and I've got one that's 1:07, and I want to post it into, like, let's say Instagram or Facebook Reels, which is 30 seconds or less right now, I then edit it down on Viva Video so that I start editing each little section because I shoot my videos in small sections. And I'll tell you how I do it, Jeff. I turn around the camera and let's say I'm outside. I've got a topic, so I do the hook. Then that's about 3 seconds, right? And I don't start off with like, happy Monday, everyone, or hi, how's everybody doing today, right?
Hey, guys.
Hey, I'm Tristan. Like, you already know, right? You're following me. Stop doing that. Just get right to the point. So go into, I was thinking about leadership, and then I stop it. And then I go into the next portion of it, and that could be 3 to 4 seconds. I stop it. And then I go into this way, when I go to Viva Video, I could just choose, let's say 10 of the videos I just shot, which are all 2 to 4 seconds long. Go to each one of those and shorten them enough so that it jump cuts perfectly, so there's no dead space. And I find that the engagement on social is much higher because it goes direct, right? Then once I upload it to each channel, I choose the music. I do my best to choose the same music all across all channels. And if for any reason, Jeff, I shot one that was really good, that was, let's say, 30 seconds long, I've edited it, sounds great. I uploaded to TikTok and I found the best song and I'm like, this one looks good. I want to just grab that TikTok and post it onto Instagram, Reels, YouTube Shorts, Facebook, and LinkedIn. And if you want to remove that little TikTok logo, you just go to Snaptik.app. And then there you could just download it without the logo and then upload it anywhere you want without that logo. So I have been doing that. And it's working well. It's working very well.
And I think what you just described too, this is important to say, is that, so we can break the whole thing down for you. And ultimately there's two ways you can look at this. For some of you, you are going to have to do this yourself.